Alright, I'm doing a little update on pretty much my basement slash man cave slash reptile room. I call it a turtle room, but it's not really just turtles in here, so kind of bear with me here. Some of my fish. I also like to keep fish. Pretty nice 55-gallon setup. Okay, right there's a bully, man. Some sort of flower horn cichlid hybrid. I'm not exactly sure, but I know he was smaller than half that size when I first put him in the 55-gallon. I do like to keep fish with my turtles. That's the turtle that I've had the longest. I've probably had him about 6 years. Maybe 5, I'm not sure. He was about the size of a nickel when I got him. Down here, it's my king snake. Pretty basic setup for him. Nothing too extravagant. He's real destructive. You can't put a whole lot of stuff in there. He doesn't seem to knock over this little corn husk hiding place that I got. They sell them at the pet store. I think they're made more for rodents, maybe rabbits and gerbils and guinea pigs, but that's a lot cheaper than an Exoterra cave. And sometimes being cheap is the easier way to go. Alright, it's a little tour of the room. Bunch of products. I bought some light bulbs I'm going to be putting on my tank. I did get 2 new turtles, so if that's interesting, then you might want to hang out for the remainder of this video. This kind of has all my, not all of it, but a lot of reptile related goodies in there. Pretty cool. Also, that area there has a lot of stuff in it. I'm cleaning these guys' tank today. These filters I ordered, they suck. Triple L Reptile, they seem like a good deal. They're made by Exoterra. They're a submersible filter. Of course, these are the Pacific Mexican musks. I'm going to do a complete water change. That is my albino Korean rat snake. And in this tank, I have a snow corn. And that's just what I'm going to put the turtles in while I'm changing their aquarium. I'm going to be moving that from there over to here in this corner. And this is the interesting part of the video right here. Can't help but get that boring voice when you're making a video about reptiles. Like you gotta teach somebody something, but most of the people on YouTube know what they're doing, so. Anyway, this is a little setup I put up together. I knew I was gonna get some hatchling turtles. I didn't know exactly what kind I wanted till the last minute. And I saw the idea, I forgot who did it, but putting a container in there to try to make a land portion. It actually worked out pretty good. They don't really use it. I still have a floating dock in there, but I don't got the magnets on it. For one, I have kids and my daughter sees the magnets and pulls them off, and I get them lurking around the house, different places. So I just kind of let that do its own thing. It pretty much stays right there, so They could use that to climb onto the land if they wanted to, but they're always right here. I've only had them for a few days. Move this light over. Hatchling yellow mud turtles. Now I'm kind of like Noah. I like to buy things in pairs. So I'll get one out to show you how small they are. He's running for his life. They are cute too. Even my wife thinks they're cute, and she's not even a reptile person really. Sorry about the blurriness. This is a phone I'm using. But you can see they're awesome. Look at a long neck. Really cool looking. I'll put him on the land area just to see what he does. He's probably pissed off that I moved him in general. So I have that one there. And I also have another one. You can't really see him. He's trying to run for his life too. There he is. Got that. And they're good looking little turtles. And I got a UVB bulb. Obviously, I'm not stupid. I've been keeping turtles for over 20 years. Since I was a kid. Just a little setup. They like this rock. I went with the river stones. They definitely can't fit those in their mouth. Just looks natural. I like a natural looking substrate. Last time I had hatchlings, I went with sand, but this time I decided to play it safe, even though I didn't have no issues with that. They like this big rock right here because it has spots where the water's like ½ an inch deep. And they like to sit up there. You can see some of their food on part of it. I'm gonna put some Cory catfish in here to clean up after them. Yellow mud turtles. Not the most common mud turtle you see in the trade for the hobby. They'll probably be the 3-stripe, they'd be more popular. But yeah, you can see he can climb out of there if he wants to. There he goes. So they got plenty of land. They don't need a crazy canister filter. They don't shit that much. They're small as hell. When they get bigger, I'm sure I'll need some better filtration. I change my water on my tanks regularly. I'm not real lazy when it comes to that. So, but I'm just keeping it real. This one right here gets dirty real fast. And it's because the filters suck. They're easy to clean. The only thing you really have to change out is the charcoal inserts on them. But I'm going to be building a canister filter. There's a guy on YouTube here that has a pretty good formula for building one, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. But today I'm going to clean this out completely and move it to this corner over here. So that's what I aim to do. If anybody has any questions about any of this stuff or any good ideas, let me know.